Hey everyone, welcome back to my little Minecraft series. I'm really excited to be doing this. After all the Minecraft videos I've been watching lately, I'm excited to kind of start like my own like true playthrough of it, seeing as I'm still a little bit new. I didn't even know there were emojis, and so I was playing with those just a while ago. We're gonna get some stuff organized and start mining out just a little bit more space for our little shack of a base. And yeah, it rains a lot up here. I do want to end up clearing out this field eventually so we can get a proper house and maybe some farms going on and pens for animals. I don't want to just live in the mountainside because there's zombies. Lots of zombies. I need to go through and clear all these trees out because eventually, yeah, they're just going to keep spawning. We slayed a couple more animals, got some sheep, stuff, killed a snail. Poor snail. And then found a chicken. And this is the first chicken that I have seen on this hillside area. So yeah, don't mind me using the wrong tool here to try and get some seeds. I'm still a complete noob at this. I eventually found out, oh, the sword works really good. And a butterfly looks stuck in the ground. There's also a second chicken. So there's a brown one and a white one. And I think that's actually the rooster. Now that I'm looking at the colors, I would say that one might be a rooster. The other one might be a chicken. So we're going to try and lead these two back to our base because you can't go wrong with having eggs. So let's just get some of the seed out and start luring them. Also, if you hear my dogs barking in the background, I'm so sorry. It's just they just do that. There's cats that run around our house and they just feel the need to bark. Yeah. So in the process of trying to lure these chickens back to my house, I ended up losing one. I do not know where it went. We do have the rooster. There's the rooster. And so I'm over here digging out a little cubby to put him in, and then the rooster ends up disappearing, and then the white chicken shows up. So I really don't know what happened. I ended up with one chicken for now, and so we're just going to go ahead and stuff him in there or stuff her in there, because there's zombies and some other spooky things around here at night. So yeah, let's get you back in there, and this is just a temporary makeshift pen. And if you look in the background, there's a purple little streamline of, color. And I actually didn't see it at this point when I was playing. It was after I put the chicken in the pen, which she's being very uncooperative right now. And I think she knows I'm onto something. And yeah, she's like, what the heck? Why am I just getting blocked in here? But no, it was one of those creepy Endermen. And here in a minute, you'll see him holding his little block. And yeah, so I got to figure out how to get out and keep the chicken from escaping because yeah. But at least I wound up with the one. Yeah, there he is right there. But at least I wound up with the chicken that lays eggs so we can use those for, I'm sure, food, substance, something. I'm sure they're important. But before I run off to my home, because the Endermans are creepy as heck, I'm going to fill in the top here on the little pin, because I don't want anything to fall in there and eat my chicken. So we're going to go ahead and run in here, check on the animals, and go to sleep. After I do a little bit of crafting. And organizing. This is the pin stuff I was going to use the next day to start building the pin. Okay, finally asleep. We don't have to worry about the mobs and the crazy, creepy things. So that's good. There's the pets. I was worried that the wolf was looking a little sad. So I keep thinking, well, maybe I should take him out and let him run around and maybe eat some zombies or something. But we're going to go ahead and get this chicken pen fixed up here. Again, this is just a temporary plan that I had at the time in my head because I really just need a safe spot for the chicken to go. I don't need it to get eaten by anything. So I'm just going to go ahead and get this ladder up here so I can get in and out a lot easier. There we go. Okay, now we can start kind of building the fence, getting rid of some trees, which I need to get rid of a lot more. And we'll go ahead and get the other side built. You know, just to keep the chicken put. We got a little door. Put some more torches up. And there, that looks good enough to me for now. Again, this is all kind of temporary because I'm just trying to keep it safe. Okay, the chicken looks good to go. Hopefully it doesn't starve. You know. And there's spiders. There's lots and lots of spiders. And then there's a dragon. We found another one of these dragons. And I don't know how to tame it, so I decided just to kill it. And the poor thing didn't fight back. I felt bad. I felt bad for killing the dragon. But it did give me some resources. Went ahead and slaughtered a deer too, because, you know, resources. And a cow. I kind of went on a little bit of a killing spree. We just needed some stuff. And then I started the tedious task of flattening out this area that I'm going to be using for the main part of my base and homestead. Then it got dark and this zombie showed up. And the zombie had a backpack and I really wanted that backpack. So I killed him and his friend and took his backpack from him. And so I figured it's good to always have extra storage and goodies with you. Checked on the chicken. Chicken's doing fine. It pooped out an egg. So we'll just take that egg. And oh my gosh, the freaking creeper. I couldn't get out soon enough and it blew up my chicken pen. Thankfully, the chicken was untouched. It did not get exploded by the creeper. So I just said, you know what? I should have done this to begin with. We're just going to get this chicken inside this house. It's just going to live in here with the rest of the animals. So yeah, now there's 3 of them. So this area looked like a good place for a pen. We went ahead and I struggled with the gate for a little bit because I'm a noob and kind of simple. But no, we're going to go ahead and get the chicken into the pen if it wants to come. There it goes. Okay. You're much safer underground with me. So, get in here. Okay. Went ahead and tidied up a few other things. I fixed the area with the water, put down a little bit of a path, and here I put the fence up that was left over from the chicken pen just so I wouldn't accidentally fall in the water because that would not be good. Something I just didn't feel like messing with at the time. Okay, then we're back to just kind of clearing the land. And yeah, another creeper shows up. And I'm thinking, okay, well, maybe I can attack him and kill him. And I was wrong. He exploded. So great. There's a hole I have to fill in now because I'm trying to prepare this land for building. So we just go to fill this in and then boom, another creeper. And I die. So that's been like 3 creepers so far. Thank goodness this is not a hardcore world because this would be a very short series. Again, I am not that great. I need Emma to get on and help me, but she hasn't wanted to play. So, yeah. Anyway, I finished filling up that hole, and then I go back to just regular duties. Gathering resources. I found some copper and some coal. And, yeah, just, you know, life continued as usual. Noticed the dog still looked kind of sad. I was a little worried about it. Chicken's doing good. The owl seems to be doing good. I was worried about them starving, I guess. Anyway, I thought I'd try to go out there and find that other chicken that had escaped during the taming or luring process. And yes, I just kind of continued digging, hoping that other chicken would show up. I thought this was a cow at first, but I think it was a pig. It made a pig sound when it died. And as I was exploring, I did end up finding the other chicken. So this is the rooster one. And found him. Got him hooked on seeds. And lured him back to home sweet home. Oh, and there's a pig too. But I left him alone. Alright, so we got the rooster back. Just gonna stuff him in the pen with the chicken. And like I said, I'm assuming that it's a rooster because of the coloring. There's been no baby chickens yet. none in this episode anyway, so we will see. The white one does lay eggs. I probably need to like feed them or something. I will have to research that later. And let's see. I decided to take the dog out, or the wolf, little Wolfie. We're gonna go out and take a walk, maybe go mine some stuff. And I was like, yeah, he's just been cooped up for so long. I might as well bring him along. And yeah, looking back, that probably wasn't the best idea. It just things went a little sideways from this point on. But we did go and get some good resources. There's like a whole bunch of coal and copper here. And so I just mined away. And then it started getting dark, like it always does. And I was going to give him some food. I think we had actually just got attacked by a zombie or something, maybe a creeper. And so we are trying to run back. I was like, okay, it's time to go home. Let's go. And of course we run into some baddies on the way back. There's a skeleton trying to hide behind the tree, but me and Wolfie took him out pretty easily. So yeah, things seem to be... And then I swear, where did this creeper come from? Where did he come from? Anyway, it blew us up. I tried to feed him real quick to hopefully help, and then there's a stupid zombie. It snuck up behind me and it killed Wolfie. Wolfie is dead, so that was sad. I was angry, and I kind of just started slaughtering everything I could see, starting with these two zombies. Like, I was mad. I liked my wolf. He was one of my first tames. I tamed him before I tamed the owl, and now he's gone. So we're just gonna kill as many night creatures as we can. My hearts are dwindling, and I'm just very upset right now. I liked Wolfie. Here's when I decided just to go back in, sleep, and yeah, it was depressing. The poor wolf. So the next day, I checked on the chickens. We got some eggs. And I wasn't paying attention to my hearts, and I wanted to go out and still kill things. So, yeah, we looked to see what was out here. And it found me. A little mini zombie on fire blew me up. Okay, well, at least we're back at full hearts. So, gotta go get my stuff, collect it once again, and get it organized. Okay, now we're back out to just exploring. Maybe we'll find another wolf, but instead we find this, a baby pink sheep. Now, I don't know if these are still considered to be rare or hard to find. This is the first pink one that I've seen as a baby, and it's walking around eating the grass. Again, I am playing on that mod, or that add-on. I don't know if that changes it, but in my haste, I was thinking, oh, well, I'll just trap you in the ground. I will go get some wheat and just lure you back to the house, and you will be mine. So I made him a little in-ground pen. And yeah, I thought I was just so smart and going to keep the sheep from escaping until I was ready to bring him home. Because after all, look how cute it is. Little pink baby sheep. Yeah, and then I struggled a little bit trying to figure out a way out without having to release the sheep, because he was very quick-witted and would jump almost on any block that I would sit down. And yeah, I had to kind of trick him. Okay, I figured that was a good enough pin, so I ran back and I dug out this little area, created a harvesting sickle thing, and planted some seeds because I just used that water source that was right next to my base. And yeah, so we've got the wheat growing. That's good. Here's another cow. I'm pretty sure I slaughter it. Yeah, I do. He's dead. Okay. And yeah, so we go back and we're gonna go check on the sheep, and because of my newbiness, I didn't realize they despawned. Emma was quick to come in here and inform me of that, so I was pretty sad to see my prized pink sheep had despawned, and I will not be able to take it to my house. So I just fill in the hole, you know, just another day. I lost my wolf. I lost the sheep. I'm gonna go slaughter this pig. That's probably what was going through my head at the time. So yeah, I decided to put up a little fence here. I know I need to craft some more fence parts. I just don't want anything to blow up my garden. I think next episode I'm probably going to prioritize a defense system around my property. Because everything is pretty situated here. It's other than the losses, it's not too bad. I mean, about to have some wheat. I can build up a fence, get a farm going, get a proper house going. There's plenty of resources. I just keep getting attacked by the things of the night. So, yeah, this is where I decided to end it. I was a little bit defeated after all the losses. The chickens were a nice addition. Thanks everyone for watching. Bye.